So hey y'all, what's up? Not much here. So off the bat, I just got out of the movie of watching Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Okay. So what I've been doing for the last 3 days is watching all the reviews I could find, and the spectrum goes both ways to, oh my god, it was so bad, or to people saying, yes, it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad, it was just there, and people tearing a movie apart, both sides, saying none of this shit went together, none of that shit went together, but if you want to watch the other reviews then go watch them, okay? It's all cool. It's not a rant either. This is just, did I go into the movie thinking I would hate it? Yeah. I didn't think I'd like it at all. But I didn't hate it. I actually liked it. It was pretty good. So when I see people tearing it apart and listening to people who hated it, because I'm not sure what they were talking about. I'm trying to understand what they were talking about, because everything did flow together pretty well. And we both see the main characters look like they were bored out of their minds and they didn't want to be there. I didn't get that feeling at all. I saw a bunch of people having fun doing something they really missed, it seems like, And even though Dan Aykroyd was in it a lot more than Hudson and Murray was still in it. I wouldn't say he was in it as much, but maybe he didn't really want to be in that much, and did it when he could, maybe. So I don't know. But Dan Aykroyd seemed like he was having a blast in it. Now I don't know the actors' names, except for Paul Rubin, I think, and even he fit into the whole thing, He fit in it pretty well. He wasn't as annoying as he is in everything else, because he annoys me all to hell, but not in here. He didn't really annoy me. And then you have that guy, the fire master guy. I'm sorry, I don't know his name. I haven't seen really any shows that he's in. I think he's Indian. And I figured he might even be annoying in it, but he wasn't really annoying either. So, I don't know what movie all these people will watch it. Were they going in maybe to create for their content and say, oh, I hated this movie, I couldn't stand the movie, I couldn't, just all this stuff that came up, they already did. It's like, yeah, they already did it. Yes, the woman in the library, the ghost woman, was in there, but she was always in there, and he just happened to come across her. That's basically all that scene was. Yes, I wish it would have lasted a little longer than it did, but there was nothing wrong with that scene. And I really couldn't find anything wrong with the freaking movie. I mean, I tried, believe me. In my brain, I was trying to tear this shit apart. But no, everything came together. The editing was really good. Put it all together. The only thing I found a problem with was that kid from Stranger Things. I think it was Wolf. People say he really didn't belong in the movie. It's like, he wasn't really in it. And it seemed long enough to irritate me. but his little sister, whatever the hell her name is, it seemed like the whole movie was kind of about her, which to me seemed a little pointless. You know, it was just really. It should have been about the family. It should have been about the old crew. But yeah, that part becomes a little irritating because it seems like they focus on that part. But still, it's still about the old crew. It's still about the family. It's still about the ghosts. Ernie Huston's part in it, I think that's his name, the black dude. They should have made it focused, I guess, on a new ghost headquarters or the helping quarters or what the hell they want to call it, where they learn about ghosts. That I wish they would have got into more because that part was really interesting. That part was like, okay, go. Where you going? Where you going? Oh man, it's like they didn't go into stuff that could have been more interesting. But it didn't seem like the old crew had any problem being there. Not at all. People were saying the mother was treating I think his name was Wolf. Last time. Wolf like he was just popping in on our scenes, which it seemed like he was popping in on our scenes, but him and Slimer had a thing, which they created a thing between him and Slimer, and that was to me was a fail. They could have done a lot better. I don't know. It's just people were right. They had too many subplots, and you sit back wondering what happened with this, or what happened with that, or why didn't they go into this, or. But still, I don't know. I can't say it was a bad movie. I can't say it was a bad movie. I just can't. I liked it. I'm like the 0.01% of people who actually can sit here and say, go see this movie. It's pretty good. I liked it. And really, I did go and want to hate it. Because all the shit people were saying. Go watch Angry Joe's review. I think they tore all to hell. The two guys, I think the channel's called We Watch the Movies, and they tore it all to hell. And I've seen a few other videos, and they were tearing it all to hell too. I think what made me really want to watch it was, I'm hoping I get his name right, was the black nerd. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Sorry. So, I normally give movies a chance, but this one was like really, I don't know. I wasn't going to give it that, but I wanted to see it because it's the Ghostbusters. So I wanted to see it. Okay. The first thing I'm going to get on, the mayor. It was cool seeing him. But he was only like in 3 scenes, I believe. Yeah. Which wasn't bad. It's like, I wish he had more balls in the movie, But just stopping the little girl from being part of the Ghostbusters because of her age, and that whole part was kind of. I started working when I was freaking 14, so. Oh, if she was 15, he's a Ghostbuster. With a puddle pack, whatever the hell I call it. I don't know. But still, it didn't really freaking matter. I don't know why they made a big deal about that. They kind of took away from the movie because the whole team wasn't together. And you wanted them to go out. I think one other reviewer said that he was right about you didn't get to watch them go out and catch ghosts. You didn't. No, you didn't. They caught one ghost at the beginning. The rest, there's no ghost catching at all. Not really. No. That's weird. That's really weird. A movie about ghost hunting when the characters don't actually go ghost hunting. Ghostbusters? No Ghostbusters. Twice. Ghostbusters. The beginning and the end. Really. Really, really. Really, really. I'm not kidding you. There's no Ghostbusters busting. Huh. Okay, so the bad guy, the bad spirit, whatever the Quinto name they gave him. That whole part of the story was really good. The backstory of everything was really good. Did I even when he was freezing everything? Okay. When that part was happening, you can see the trailer. It's when the storm comes on land and big old icicles start coming out of the sand. Which really, why is he coming off the lake? Maybe to build the storm up from the water, maybe? And going from the water all the way to the freaking fire station? I was sitting there going, maybe he's trying to take the water into the storm, dehydrate the water, whatever you fucking call it, and add it to the storm so the storm gets stronger or he gets stronger off the water. I don't freaking know. That part really didn't. That's the only part that didn't make any sense at all. Well, someone probably can explain to me like that. Probably uses the water to make storm, make ice out of the water that he collects from the lake. I don't freaking know, but still. I just thought it was really stupid. And, like I said, when the ice cubes, ice sickles started coming out of the ground, and it totally missed everybody. Did people miss that person? No. You don't do that. You don't do that. You know, you just can't do that. That is not, no. You don't send icicles through the ground and totally miss everybody. The only thing it did hit was a cop car. And I don't even really remember if the cops were in the car. I don't know. I don't remember. But, yeah. Yeah, there's no tension in the movie. There's no, oh my God, look at that shit. No. Nothing like that at all. What else? If you don't like Wolf, Stranger, whatever the fuck it's called. If you don't like him, you're not gonna like this movie, even though he's not in it that much. The only thing that's gonna irritate you, honestly, is the little curly-haired girl. She's about the only thing, her plot and everything is the only thing that's gonna irritate you. And there's gonna be things you are gonna want to see that they don't show, they don't go into. Yeah. But still, from the beginning to the end, everything came together really well. The editing, everything came really well. And just watching it to enjoy a movie, you will. You would probably enjoy it. So if you're sitting home watching reviews, all these angry reviewers after an angry review, and they don't like it, they're tearing it apart. All I can say is take a chance and go see it. You may still think it's bad, but that's life. You know, that's life. It's life. It's gonna be bad regardless. Because some parts of it still works all right together. And I cannot say I didn't like it. I cannot say it was bad to me. I thought I would. I thought I'd come out hating it. I even, where is it? Okay. I even bought this when I left. It's Slimer Popcorn Bowl. It was only like $10, I think. Let me see if I can see. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of cool. I'll put it on the shelf, you know. Put something in it. Oh, I could put my... Yeah, okay. So I don't lose them. So, yeah. I can't think of what else I'm forgetting about. Okay, one other little thing. Some people talk about, did it seem rushed? Yes, I would say yes. Because I think there's so many plots in it. So many side plots, side stories, whatever. And they wanted to put things together. They wanted to make sense while it was together. And a few of these side stories, they didn't really need. Like the little girl and her with the ghost. That did not need to be in there at all. That whole story, no. They could have found a ghost to do her job and made her do whatever. I'm not gonna tell you what all that shit is, but they could have found a ghost to make a person do a thing his way. They could have found two ghosts, which would have made the movie a lot better, to do what she did and do it like in a main way. You know, having somebody or two things working for the boss man, you know. But no. They had to have this stupid story with the little girl and the other ghost, which in one part where everything was better, this is what happened, and it's like she's standing there talking to the ghost, and everybody's in back, just standing there looking at her like, huh, what the fuck do we do now? And then just standing there watching her like this whole movie is based around this stupid little girl and this stupid ghost. Okay, I'm gonna rant about that. That part was stupid. Yeah, they could have taken that whole sub story out, even though it was part of the main story of how things happen. But they could have changed that. Is Ghostbusters a comedy? Yes, it's sort of a comedy, but they could also I've always wanted to see a Ghostbuster movie that had a little fright to it. You know, I just wanted to see it where sprinkle a little conjuring onto it, you know, just scare the crap out of somebody, you know? And they could have done that here. I seriously think they could have done that. Taking up the whole little girl and the ghost story. Put in two hellish freaking ghosts. Make the girl do what the hell she's supposed to do. Yeah. Thanks. Now you're making me tear it apart. Don't we always do that after I watch the movie, we tear it apart, and then we find shit wrong with it? Even though it was wrong with it in the first place, but now we have to look at the shit that's wrong with it. Okay, I think that's about all I have to say. Do I recommend people see it? Yes. Do not go by all the reviews. Yes, you may watch review after review after review. Yes, you might watch all the bad ones. They're tearing the shit out of it. And they're going to tear the shit out of it. And they deserve to tear the shit out of it because Hollywood has a lot to apologize for. They do. But this movie, I'm going to go off story and tell you to give it a chance. At least this one, okay? Alright? Just go. Give it a chance. If you don't like it afterwards, then you don't like it. If you want to be a sheep like everybody else and tell everybody how bad it was and all this shit and also they tried to reuse with shit. But stuff they reused, like the woman in the library, made sense. Because the woman's always been in a library. And he just runs across her. Like I said, it should have been a little longer. Literally want to see him shit himself, but I don't know. Just give it a chance at least, okay? Alright. That's all I gotta say. And I appreciate you taking time to watch it. And y'all take care of yourself. And I shall talk to you all later.